want to welcome the state coordinator to give us his speech.
Introduction first.
Sorry.
Introduction.
Okay, sorry for that. It's very pertinent, important for every one of us to introduce ourselves so that when we see outside, we can relate with each other. So I'm going to start from the high table down to the floor. So from you, sir. BBN. Light of Hope. Light of Hope. BBN. My name is Prince Rotimi Adeli. I am the president of People Living with Disability Lagos State, and I'm proud to be part of you people together with BBN.
Light of Hope.
Light of Hope.
BBN.
I am Honorable Prince Ahmed about to be the state treasurer.
BBN. Light of Hope. Olufemi Gbadamasi, Lagos State Secretary. BBN. Light of Hope. I'm Community Chief Babatunde Kalim, the Lagos State Coordinator for PMB.
BGN. I'm Honorable Olashiko Mudupeola, State SA Women Affairs. BPA.
Light of Hope.
I'm Comrade Olorufumi Remilefun. I'm the State Coordinator. State Auditor, sorry.
BPM. Light of Hope.
BBN.
Daramola Disoye, the Ekpe Divisional Coordination.
BPN. My name is Borokini called Benga. I'm representing Alaja Borokini, the market coordinator on Mission.
BBN.
Light of Hope.
BBN.
Light of Hope.
Honorable Badara, Ahmed, the Kenya coordinator. BBN.
Light of Hope.
Light of Hope. BPM.
Hello.
BBN.
Light of Hope. BPM.
Bola. Wọ́n sọ fún yín náà tí bá ti tó ṣòdì ẹ̀ máa kọ́ sí ọ̀dà sí
Light of Hope.
ẹ̀yẹ́ wọn bẹ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ tó nígbà látàárọ̀ náà. Mushi báwo kí ló lè wà lọ́tọ́? Mushi kí lè wà lọ Mushi? Mushi kọ́ ojú wọlé ìgbà tó bá dúró ẹ bá ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìdẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí wá. Ẹ ò ṣe nífẹ̀ẹ́ tó kú wà lórí ẹ̀.
Light of Hope. BPM. Light of Hope. Light of Hope. BPM.
JP, the coordinator of
Software.
Light of Hope.
BPM.
Light of Hope.
BPM. Light of hope.
Oh. For the item.
On that basis, I want to demonstrate the house that this is always shaky, actually, deputy coordinator of BBM. BBM, Light of Hope,
Yeah.
Comrade Akinwumi Abdulrazak. This is the first time of coming. I've been on the WhatsApp for another time. I've represented the government. Where they said there wasn't any representative information. Thank you. BPM.
Light of hope.
Light of Hope.
BPM.
I am actually listening from this my first time here. BPM. Light of Hope.
Light of hope.
Light of Hope. BPM.
Light of hope.
Light of Hope. Light of Hope. BPM.
Light of hope. Light of hope.
ẹni yìí ló wà ní ìlú òwe.
Tí wọ́n wá síbí àná.
Báwo ló ti máa wá?
Tó bá ti dé di òkú, ó dé kó lọ sí ilé epo sàlẹ̀. Bá ti dé ilé epo sàlẹ̀, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́jì, ó máa ní báyìí tó máa ní. Ó lọ sí ọ̀gá gbogbo sí ilé epo sàlẹ̀.
Light of hope.
Please, bros. because we still have more members coming in. And that is the reason why we start from the high people to answer your own observation. So because we know most of the schools or the high people are there. So why at the ground level we need to do some introduction as well as it comes in. Thank you. On the next on our agenda is the state coordinators address. So I want us to listen to the coordinator and also work your year with him. When I say work your year with him, so that you know his agenda and also what he has in plan for us. So please listen and then sir, do we still have
BPM. Myself, I'm Comrade Karim Babatunde, the Lagos State Coordinator for PMB Lealis. I'm also the Acting National Coordinator for PMB. Monthly general meeting holds at Mushin local government. First, let me appreciate the chairman of Odeolowu Ojuwoye local government, Honorable Razak Onishola Ajala, for being part of our movement. My keynote speech, why Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2023. It means why Bola Ahmed Tinubu should contest in 2023. It's an incontrovertible fact that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban is one of the unique Nigerian personalities with impartial virtues, drive, and achievements. He is a politician, a businessman, and leader of thought. Within the span of 23 years, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu rise to become the generalism of Nigerian politics. As we refer to him as the Jagaba, Tinubu is undoubted, rated as one of the most influential politicians in Africa of the 21st century. Aside clocking himself in the guard of Chief Obafemi Awolowo, Asiwaju is seen in the mood of Julius Nyerere of Tanzania, Nelson Mandela, the great Mandibal of South Africa, Ahmadu Bello, the Southern of Sokoto, and the Greek Zik of Africa, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. These were great men who liberated their people from the clutch of oppression and colonial imperialism. Interesting, another fact about Asiwaju is that there are very perceptions about him from being the new Awu of Yoruba politics. An absolute businessman to a tactical politician, it is critically clear that he is unique, prominent, and relevant in the scheme of the Fourth Republican calculation. Ladies and gentlemen, in this presentation, I employed 5 reasons why Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a political phenomenon in Nigeria and one deserves to be the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. One is antecedent. Senator Bola Tinubu has been a dog, a resilient fighter who is firm, resolute on his word and belief in 1998. He was among the die-hard socio-political group, Afenifere, insist that Nigeria needs a true and participatory democracy. In those trying periods, many NADECO members who fled Nigeria as a result of persecution of military junta took heaven in Tinubu's house in the United States of America. It is part of the history that the said house was a hostel of sorts for all human rights and democracy activities of Nigerian origin. Asiwaju damned all consequence by putting up resistance to the military junta of late General Sani Abacha. Risking his life and business at the time of his well-being. This eventually gave him the leverage and capacity to relaunch into the political frontline of the Fourth Republican. When he became a foundation member of Alliance for AD and emerged the first civilian governor of Lagos State. In this Eastern Republic, his leading role as a strong opposition leader, aside General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, is a strong testimony to his political resolution and force finance. He stood out as a towing reference among other politicians as he overwhelmingly received to collapse his political structure to join the then ruling party, People Democratic Party. Second is political cloud. Permit me to take you down the lane. a slaughter of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the eve of 2015 general election. His efforts yield many positive results and strategized placed the Jagaban Babagul on high pedestal of national politics and elevated his political clout east-wide, regional to national level. These above essentially underscore Tinubu's political influence on national stage. The enormous clout the wide accounted for the following achievements. In 2007, Tinubu formed Action Congress. He handed the party chairmanship seat to Chief Bisi Akande, adopted Chief Atiku Abubakar to fly for the presidential flag during the general election. In 2011, after the transformation of AC to ACN, he offered Malam Nuhu Ribadu the party platform to contest for the election. He was a key force in the merge of his party at the Action Congress of Nigeria with other political parties like the CPC, Faction of Abga, ANPP, and the new PDP. In 2015, among the prominent founders of APC, All People Democratic Congress APC, alongside Major General Muhammadu Buhari, was Asiwaju in spite of his fact we had no position, neither as the party chairman nor a member of the National Working Tinubu. Tinubu is the most unambitious politician I have ever known. What a selfless leader Tinubu is. A maker and management of men. This short description of Tinubu's political project will not be complete without highlighting the impact of his contribution to the development and empowerment of great men in Nigerian politics. Asiwaju Tinubu was instrumental to the doing of Professor Yemi Osinbajo as APC vice president candidate in 2015 general election. A man who had already gone through his mentorship as the Attorney General, Commissioner for Justice for Lagos State. His Excellency, Right Honorable Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, Honorable Femi Akim Gbajabiamila, rose through the back of Jagaban to become the member of House of Representatives. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not only relent, he ensured Mr. Gbajabiamila became the Speaker, the Fourth Republic of Nigeria. His Excellency, the Minister of Works, Housing, Mr. Babatunde Fashola, passed through Tinubu tutelage, first as Chief of Staff, then with the support of Asiwaju, Fashola became the Governor of Lagos State, most economical, vibrant state in Nigeria. His Excellency, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, the Minister of Interior, served as Tinubu Commissioner of Wars before going back to his state of origin to contest the governorship with the support of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Aregbesola became the Governor of Osun State. The contribution of Tinubu to the political success of the former Minister of Solid Minerals, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, cannot be overemphasized. Asiwaju told day and night to mobilize support, both in cash, kind, for the emergence of JKF as the Governor of Ekiti State. His Excellency Alhaji Lai Mohammed, the Minister of Information, had first served Metropolis in Asiwaju Commissioner in Lagos State before becoming the APC Public Secretary and eventually Minister of Federal Republic of Nigeria. His Excellency, the late Ishaq Abiola Ajumobi, had a fair share of Asiwaju political influence. Generalism, he contested and won the Oyo State governorship election on the platform of Tinubu Party, Action Congress of Nigeria. The late Ajumobi became the Deputy National Chairman of All Progressive Congress within the support of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. How many do we count? Mélòó la fẹ́ kà nínú eyín Adípèlé? Tinubu's phenomenal contribution in the process of human capital development will entirely remain a watershed in political history of Nigeria. Governors Boyeka Oyetola of Osun State, Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State, His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State, and His Excellency Abdulrahman Abdulrazak of Kwara State are all beneficiaries of Asiwaju political largest former governor of Lagos State, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, Adeniyi Adebanjo, Honorable Abike Dabiri, Mrs. Adejoke Adefuluwe, Babatunde Flora are all students of Asiwaju. The legacy of a star that got their growth from Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is unending, including like Senator Okoyemi Bamidele, Senator Gani Solomon goes, who is the apex leader of Mushin local government. Through whom Fayemi got the political enclave from Mr. Ben Akabueze, Joe Igbokwe, Mr. Sensori, Femi Pedu, and Senator Obanikowu Muslim. 3. A bridge builder. The ability to make friends across the dividend is a reflection of someone immense wisdom. Tinubu is a bridge builder who believes in indivisible and autonomous of Nigeria all over the nation. He has made friends, alliance, loyalists, supporters across all dividends. I may say boldly, Tinubu is a destabilized Nigerian who sees everyone as equal. His contribution towards the propagation of Islam and Christian on qualification, what of note in the fact that Asiwaju's wife, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, is a pastor. On the day of undictment, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was in attendance. Also, his love and admiration for our royal fathers and traditional institutes are on trend. From the west to the east to the far north, Asiwaju has bedridden the political landscape of Nigerian like a closure. Is engineer, productive, unavailing generosity, undefined district. Zeribia Agwezin have described Bola as one of the most foremost African leaders of thought, whose impact will remain indelible in the will of people of the black race. Little we wonder why Tinubu is a friend to many African leaders and head of the government. There is nothing interesting as achieving our dream, and Senator Bola Tinubu will relieve the fact that his party, the APC, has broken the jig by becoming the first party that we have both governments at the center and in Lagos. Indeed, Lagos and Nigeria political history will be incomplete if invaluable contribution of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu are not acknowledged. Tinubu governed the commercial capital of Nigeria, Lagos, laid the solid foundation for the unprecedented growth of Africa, fifth economic state. Does not Nigeria deserve the latest phototype? Does Nigeria deserve someone who will continue the landmark achievements of Buhari in rail, transportation system, agriculture, evolution to measure but a view? Ladies and gentlemen, the above stated underscore the need for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2023 to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari as the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is the right moment where many Nigerians should rally around support for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It is a payback time when all beneficiaries deploy all possible weapons in the arsenal for the realization of this subtle goal. Let us support this beautiful cause. We shall not regret. God bless Nigeria. God bless Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. BPM.
Tell us that come 2023, Bola Ahmed will become the Nigerian president. Because we are looking at, I'm studying from his antecedents. I would say emphatically that I'm going to see a politician that has achieved more than this man. In terms of building, in terms of creating a platform for me and you to be a party member. It is not an easy task. It's not change. But this man, despite his own interests, 2019, he forfeited his interest. He compromised his stand. From 2015 to 2019. No. I think we need to give this man a standing ovation. He is absent. Please, if you believe in Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and if you believe that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are now ló máa rí. Inshallah, mi á bí báyìí. Ẹ ti wí ló máa wí. Láti wí ló máa rí. Láti wí ló máa rí. Láti wí ló máa rí. Èyí àwí yẹn. Àrọ̀ àrọ̀ mọ́. Láti wí ló máa rí.
Ẹ bá mi pàkọ́ bí ké ń gbọ́. Ẹ bá mi pàkọ́ bí ké ń gbọ́. Olówó ralẹ̀, olówó kọ́lé. Olówó ralẹ̀, olówó raṣọ. Ikú mọ́mọ́ ọ̀gá wa àkọ́bí. Àwa ẹ̀ lájọṣe. Àjọṣe ń bẹ nígbà tá ò bá kú. Àwa ẹ̀ lájọṣe.
Ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́. Ẹ tún pàtẹ́wọ́. Ẹ̀wọ́ Tinubu. Kò tí ì ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ tọ̀. Àbá ṣe láṣẹ pé. Kò tí ì ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ tọ̀ láyé wa. Bàbá ṣe láṣẹ pé. Kò tí ì ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bọ̀. Kò tí ì ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bọ̀. Bàbá ṣe láṣẹ pé. Kò tí ì ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bọ̀ láyé wa. Bàbá ṣe láṣẹ pé. You are a leader. You are a leader. You are a leader. Something. You are a leader. You are a leader. You are a leader. You are a leader. You are a mentor. 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 Tinubu, you are a mentor. 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 Okay. You are a pathfinder. You are a pathfinder. You are a pathfinder. You are a pathfinder. Prepare. Light of hope. Light of hope. Thanks for that declaration. I think we need that exercise. Back to our secretary. Matter from the last meeting. Adoption of I know all of us are politicians, and I know that my state coordinator zone is coming straight to Abuja. I know that everybody who is coming. So you are in the midst of who? Great politicians, achievers. So let us have this at the back of our mind that we are not doing this in vain. Yes, Tinubu started like this. Yes. And if you stay in your comfort zone, you stay in your house, nobody will come and pick you and say, come and be governor. It's not possible. But majority of us, they will call you, come for meeting. You won't come. You will just keep your talent at home, kill it. And you will start saying, government is doing you and government is not doing this. You see, I cannot come and spend me. When I was coming this afternoon, there was this woman telling me, only who is like, I said, Tinubu is my candidate. He said, who do you think is the candidate for Nigeria? I said, don't say, I can't speak for the whole Nigeria. I can speak for myself. As for me, Tinubu is the right candidate. That is my opinion. Give me your own candidate. She couldn't say anything. Now, I want to tell you, most of us might have engaged in this discussion in one way or the other every day. Because some people don't believe in him. I don't care about what you believe. But I believe in what I believe. And one person with a belief is more than forces of 99 who only have interest. Why don't be surprised that when it comes to the election period, those people that are engaging you, they will not come out and vote to you. Yes! Because they don't have the what? They don't have the knowledge. They are not sensitized. So please, in the of what you are selling. And let me go by my Bible. Romans 5:5. He says we shall not be ashamed of our home. This is our home. When we say light of home, Tinubu is the light of home. So you should not be ashamed of it. Be proud to come out bold and tell people, this is my candidate. Not that when some people are there condemning your candidate, you say, don't be like what? Don't be like Thomas. Don't be like Peter. Betrayed. And don't be like Judas. Judas did what? Do not doubt. Peter denied. Do not deny. And do not betray. But the thing is, be focused. And a focused light will definitely break your metal. So once you are focused, sky is the limit. And I pray that when the fruit of our labor is ripe, none of us will found wanted in Jesus' name. Me and you, come 2023, in one way or the other, will be in one office, political office. Oh. We'll be in one office. I said political office. How many of us want to follow our coordinator to Abuja? How many of us? And you better confess it now. You will know people that love you now. How many of us want to follow our BPM? Maybe it's okay. In our midst, we have one of our leaders, and also he is championing the cause of the disabled. And let me tell you, the reason behind this is to have the less privileged, not only that the disabled, the people that how can I put it? Physically challenged, and let me put it this way: be better people in our midst. The reason is, at the time past, they believed politically they are not relevant. But when it comes to voting, their votes count. They have no votes. And the truth is, we need to incorporate them into our midst so that we can be able to project that light we are clamoring for. That light we are looking at, we need to project it. So we have in our midst the coordinator for Lagos State, BPM, the disabled people in our midst, the person of Mr. Adeni Rotimi. And also, I'm sure that he is working directly with our state coordinator. And any information from there, pass it to Lagos State coordinator. So it's privileged to be in our midst today.
I want to start with this song. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bá ohun tó dára jẹ́ o. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bá ohun tó dára jẹ́ o. Gbogbo wa lọ̀rẹ́ aṣíwájú. Gbogbo wa lọ̀rẹ́ aṣíwájú. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bá ohun tó dára jẹ́ o. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bá ohun tó dára jẹ́ o. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bá ohun tó dára jẹ́ o. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bá ohun tó dára jẹ́ o. Gbogbo wa lọ̀rẹ́ aṣíwájú. Gbogbo wa lọ̀rẹ́ aṣíwájú. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bá ohun tó dára jẹ́. My people, it is my joy to be here. I give honor to the table and to all my distinguished people who are here. One thing kọ́kọ́ sọ tèmi, and that is mi ò kí ń rí ìpìtì ẹni tí ó pé ẹ mọ̀ díẹ̀. When I formed APC, I was the first secretary of APC by word in Ikeja, word E. Now, Taba law meeting, you see, able people, they are not there. I'm not affected. I usually fight them. You know why? Any purchase meeting, more I front. You want to go to be able to hold that way. That means you don't know what you're doing. I don't usually happy when I see people who are not contributing to their nation. And don't hear about us anyway. And don't hear about anybody. Because everybody is property of you. And you never call me. Please, I don't want you to feel like that. Please, DMP. I want every one of us to mobilize ourselves. The sovereignty lies in the hands of the people. I was the former secretary. I am now currently an AGA officer of Kenya APC. Come on. Nígbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ nígbà yẹn kò sí nǹkan tó jẹ́ slot yẹn fún wa. Tọ́ba ní kíní bí bá máa rá ní màá ti dé meeting yẹn. I am the secretary. Mi ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ kàn tó bàdá pé nígbà tẹ́yìn ìrẹ́yìn tó pín bẹ̀. Mú. Ẹ wá lọ mú èèyàn tí yẹ kíní kan. Òun ló tètè dé yẹn. Tọ́ba pè meeting 2. Honestly, mo lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí láti lẹ̀ fún. Anything bá máa ṣe. Màá ti dé bẹ̀ kí a gbà yẹn. Latest. 1 hour before. Anybody can go and ask. Nobody can complain anything. Because what is projected. Mo dẹ̀ pé ibi tí ò dáa, ibi tó bá ti ní kọ̀lọ̀fín àwọn èèyàn máa wá. Ẹ lè mú mi, ẹ mú mi. Ẹ mọ ẹni tó lè rìn. There is a power for everybody to achieve anything. Nobody is limited. Limitation is in your mind. Now, presently, I am the president of people living with disability in Lagos State. I won the election in March this year, and I have 4 years to go. And I believe in Lagos State today, we have well over 5 million people living with disability that are under me by the special grace of God. Oh, sure, you pay, even that vote alone, it is something. And most of us are special leaders in local government all over. Before I became that state chairman, I was the chairman of all the 57 local governments for disabled. So I can assure by the special grace of God, Tinubu is not going back. He's the president. Now, mo fẹ́ sọ ọkọ fún yín. Ní 1999 tó máa wọlé yẹn, mo jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tẹ́ pé mi ò really gbà tí bàbá Tinubu pọ̀. I have to be confessed to that. Reason is so many political things because I am born into politics and I grew up there. But in reality terms, what will near years come before APC comes? Tabafe Torawa Luku, both living or dead, could send only record in Umburowo. Tabafe Paraluku, even in the days of Mama Olawo. Let us be realistic to ourselves. This state about Waba is always on opposition. But when Tinubu came in, things changed. 2015, Buhari he do so many things. He failed. But when Tinubu stepped in, things changed. Kò ṣe first time nìkan o, ó tún ṣe second time lọ. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, who has that record? Everybody likes success. The man is a symbol of success. If we want to deceive ourselves, that will say this man is not an achiever. You are deceiving yourself. In the whole world, any other Tinubu is counterfeit. Àṣẹ. Ẹ ṣe gbọ́dọ̀, Ọlọ́run ní gbóhùn lẹ́nu yìí. Ọlọ́run ní gbóhùn lẹ́nu yìí mà. Now, ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, lóòótọ́ wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n kì í fún àwọn challenge people ní chance, wá tí ní díẹ̀díẹ̀. A dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ pé you accept us here. I am not only one here. I am with my people.
You're welcome, sir.
But ó sure you pé together we shall win the battle. Together we shall be in Aso Rock. Anybody ò lè wọ bẹ̀ yẹn after tí Buhari bá ti kúrò báyìí, nobody than Bola Ahmed Tinubu. His only man. Jẹ́rí kò sí ẹlòmíràn, in fact, tí Tinubu bá tí ní wọlé ibẹ̀ yẹn, ọmọ àti Aso Rock ni. Understand? That means Nigeria will be presidentless, will be nínú kankan nìyẹn. So àwọn tó jókòó lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n lose lọ́wọ́ báyìí, wọ́n tètè lọ lórí wọn. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ tó bá tilẹ̀ kún Aso Rock nìyẹn. So if they don't want Aso Rock to be locked down, the only person to fit in is Tinubu. And by the special grace of God, he will become the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria come 2023. So, ní àkótán, I want to pledge the loyalty of people living with disability in Lagos State. In fact, ìjẹta tí mo bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀, they're like, President, we want to go. Ẹ lọ, ẹ ní sùúrù. Tabakọ wa yíba yìí ẹ̀yin gan ìwé ìgbà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí mi kọ́kọ́ lọ ná. Tí bá dé màá jábọ̀ fún yín. Àwa ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́. So by the special grace of God, like I've said, we have the assurance of people living with disability in the house, and together we will win and win and win and win in Jesus' name. Orin tí màá fi parí ọ̀rọ̀ mi náà ni mo fi bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bà ohun tó dára jẹ́ o. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bà ohun tó dára jẹ́ o. Gbogbo wa lọ̀rẹ́ aṣíwájú. Gbogbo wa lọ̀rẹ́ aṣíwájú. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bà. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bà ohun tó dára. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bà ohun tó dára jẹ́ o. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bà ohun tó dára ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bà ohun tó dára jẹ́ o. Gbogbo wa lọ̀rẹ́ aṣíwájú. Gbogbo wa lọ̀rẹ́ aṣíwájú. Ẹ má fọ̀tẹ̀ bà ohun tó dára. Ẹ jẹ́ fún mi lẹ́yìn kan sí on your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate. On your mandate we shall stand. Mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate. On your mandate. On your mandate we shall stand. Addition to that, on your movement. Ó fara mọ́. On this movement we shall stand again. On the movement we shall stand. On this movement we shall stand. On the movement. On your movement. On your movement we shall stand. God bless you all. Thank you very much. For this charge. And this is a charge for everyone. People living with disability and disability to come out to support our leader. What is coming in? Now we are table. Now we have the hand, the leg, run, jump for our leader. So please, let's take some of his words, some of his charge. Let's take it to our founder of it. Let's go for it. Walk on. That is the only way we can promote our leader. Thank you very much. Light of hope. BBL.
BPM, Light of Hope. Let me quickly recognize Nigeria Students Association, Nigeria Student and Youth Association of Nigeria, the Lagos State Chairman, who is here. Please stand up for recognition. Comrade Tijani Olatunji, who is Chairman of Student Youth Association.
National leader for every region, tribe, whatever it may be, of this our great country. I try to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and we shall support this motion for the next election. Whatever his election is, we are following our leader.
recognize Honorable Olubukola Oyelakin, former aspirant, House of Assembly, Agboyi Ketu.
I'll always give my support to our leaders in every area of president of
Let me thank you, sir. Let me recognize Honorable Mrs. Kola A. Ahmed, supervisor designated in Kokaguda, SCDA. Let me recognize Honorable Mrs. Atinuke, Ikoyobalende SCDA coordinator. Also one of the leaders in the SCDA, Ikoyobalende. Recent activities of the BPM Lagos State chapter. This week, we are planning on visiting the Lagos State Deputy Governor, Honorable Hamzat Kadri. On Wednesday of this month, we shall pay a visit. Because of the protocol of the COVID-19, we have to observe only the divisional coordinators, the part of the movement. Well, I'm sorry for that. We are not there. We are going to pay a visit to the youth, SA on Youth Development, Comrade Akambiade Afonja, on Thursday, because it's part of us. It contributes a lot to the success of this meeting here today. We are planning on 1 million march in the southwest for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Not only PMB, because the location of the 1 million march is Oyo State. We have different volunteer groups which they are part of the activities. I'm selected as the organizing secretary of the youth march, which is composing for all our LDA coordinators, deputy coordinator and the secretary woman leader to be part of that movement in Ibadan. December 1st. Please, let's take note of that day. We are leaving Lagos State December 1st and we're turning back that same day. Thank you. On Friday, next month, that is the first Friday of this month, we are going to observe the Juma service with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It has been seen by our matron, one of the media of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Alhaji Tunde Rahman. But that is strictly state coordinator affairs. I know most of us would very happy to meet the principal in person, but let me apologize on the behalf. The Lagos State will be fully represented by the state coordinator only. Thank you. Let me announce the winner of this month, October, the most active LDA coordinator, Honorable Mrs. Miriam Alabi. Ma, you are going to receive your package in Abuja because you are visiting the SA to the president, Senator Bamidele. Politics, what's the name of that book? Politics that matters. That is one of the things you are going to receive directly from him. He said by next week. flight and everything, you take care of it, you send it to me. So you are going there probably yourself or with some escorts. If maybe decided to go by road, because you are still a young group, you cannot be able to finance those going with you. But you alone, your hotel transportation is sorted out. Thank you. 2 dozen of. And on Wednesday, you are going to receive 2 dozen of exercise book, Bat Progressive Movement, from the SA Youth Development. He personally wants to present it for you before sharing it to the house. Thank you. I'm directed by the Board of Trustees, our chairman, Alhaji GAC leader, Baba Olusi, to give you letter of appointments as the sustainable coordinator for Mushin LGA. Right. Thank you, ma'am. Our second winner of the most active LGA coordinator is Ibejuleki coordinator, Honorable O.I. Apeno. We have to give you complete polo of PBN. Not this one. The one that is coming now is more suitable than this one, finer than this one. Be the first LGA coordinator to receive it. 1 dozen of exercise books and politics that matters. Or the Miriam will bring it down to you after receiving it. Maybe in our next meeting she will present it to you. Thank you. And I was also directed to give you letter of appointment as the coordinator of the Beduleki SCDA. Coordinators, please, we are doing this just to encourage us to do more on our activities. Thank you. The winner of this weekend question, though nobody gets it right, but the winner is my brother, Comrade Shamsuddin from Agege SCDA. We have to give you polo of DMB movement. Come forward. First election, contest as SUG resident in accounting department, not as a senatorial district, as a senatorial senator. Contest first in university. Thank you. Comrade Ahmed O. Akobada, Ekpe coordinator, please come forward for your. Our chief host, Ojuolowo Ojuwoye SCDA, Honorable Kazim Ganiu, please. Please submit our letter to the chairman. We appreciate him. The most active coordinator on media, Honorable Comrade Adaga ASTV. He's also one of the representatives of the youth in Lagos State. Let's see your votes. Thank you. Eredo, coordinator, Honorable Omofiyu X. Please, if you are here, come forward for your. Let me apologize. Why some introduction? Sorry, please. Thank you. Lekki SCDA coordinator.
No.
Abisola Karim, please.
Accept,
You are here.
acknowledge.
The coordinator for the coordinator for Idimu Isheri, please, if you are here, come forward. We are giving you letter of introduction and appointment to your chairman. Please help us to deliver the letter and get back to the house with acknowledgement.
1 minute. No, chairman, no, office is chairman, that's my acknowledgement. Please,
Thank
if any coordinator present here that is not the first time you've submitted your executive list to the state and your name is not on the list, please identify now. Present here, your executive list has been submitted to the state and your name is not on the list.
Yeah, this is live at BPM end of the month meeting, and we are here. We have one of a great member of the movement. Sir, can we meet you, sir?
Yes, my name is Akinwumi Abdulrazak. I came here at the instance of being called to represent Oshodi. I got to know BPM on WhatsApp group, which I've been on the WhatsApp group with them for a longer time. And I've been seeing the activities of the group, how they've been doing, sort of like that. I never knew who actually put my name on the group, but I think I'm following the group activities on the platform, which is a which is well with me, and I appreciate it at all time.
And that means you must have been an active member in your group in Oshodi Solo local government, isn't it? And if you are not an active member, you wouldn't have found yourself in such wonderful group.
That's just the truth. I never knew who actually put my name on the group, but the group is doing well.
Okay, what can you tell us about Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his ambition to be the president of Nigeria for 2022?
Honestly, I would say, if not Tinubu, who else will be the president of this country? Is it his antecedent we want to talk of? Is it the people that he has built and been in various capacity politically we want to talk of, or the way he governed Lagos State to a greater one we want to talk of? Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the candidate and is the best one we can actually offer as the president of this country. Thank you so much on that. It is the belief that anyone who has the capacity to govern Lagos State has all it takes to govern Nigeria, because it has been known to every one of us that Lagos State is the commercial hub of Nigeria. World over, in talking of illegalism, talking of any sort of what is it called, is in Lagos. But to the glory of God, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, during his time, rejuvenate Lagos State, put a new era into Lagos State, government and the governed. So with this his experience, with his experience as Lagos State Governor, he has that capacity to govern and even curb the banditry, the name any kind of terrorism or what terrorism, he can actually curb it. If not to stop it entirely, he can curb it. Ashwaji is my leader, Ashwaji is my father, Ashwaji is my mentor, Ashwaji is a man that I can always beckon on.
And do you think Bola Ahmed Tinubu progressive movement actually reject candidacy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that, that BPM doesn't have the capacity. They have it. They can project it. They can promote him. They can take him to the what is it called? To take him to the presidency. Having said that, it is not only BPM that is, campaign that is, agitating his interest. There are several other groups, but to the glory of God, I believe BPM also has what it takes to actually promote and take him to the. My pleasure. My name once again is Comrade Akinwumi Abdulrazak. I was once the Chairman Committee on Environment at Oshodi Solo Local Government.
Asiwaju is the most qualified candidate in the Southwest. We believe in him. He's the only hope of the mass. That is why we are calling on him. We are appealing for our national leader, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to hear to our call. Let him come out and declare publicity to contest for the 2023 presidential election. Yes, he has the capacity. He has been doing it. He has been doing it. He has been facing people who are capable of doing it, following in footsteps. We do not want him to endorse anybody. We want him to come out and do it the way he handled Lagos State, and Lagos become the largest city of economic in the whole of Africa. Well, I know picture do not lie. We have seen him walking, standing, sitting. That only shows Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is healthy and wealth and is fit for the position of the president come 2023. Well, when you say someone is selfish, since 2007, he has been out of office supporting individual candidates. Since 2007 to 2023, can we call that a selfish? No. He has been supporting people. Now we want him to support himself. That is why we are calling on him once again. We appeal to well-meaning Nigerians to please support our voice. Let Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu see the reason why he should contest for the president comes 2023.
Come to think of it, BPM has the capacity to meet Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Yes, as you can see today, we are just testing the microphone. We have not started. This is the second monthly meeting of BBM. We have in our midst comrade, grassroots politicians who can mobilize 257 local governments. So I'm sure, 100% sure, BPM is capable and we are going to do it.
I know, as a coordinator of Lagos State for BPM, it is sure and certain that you have a mission.
Well, we are not over ambitious, but if God say we will do it, inshallah, I am contesting for House of Rep in Offa or in Federal Constituency comes 2023.
So, what will you say to the youth?
Well, I'm appealing to the youth. Let us okay. Let us join this movement. This is a youth movement in mobilizing, strategize with one voice to our leader, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to come out and contest for president in 2023.
Now, if you meet Tinubu now, what will you tell him? I mentioned he said he's not contesting.
I'm going to sue him.
Yes.
He must contest.
Can we meet you, sir?
Well, my name is Prince Rotimi Adeniyi. I am president of People Living with Disability, Lagos State Chapter, and I am member of PMB, that is a Bats Progressive Movement, Lagos State. Well, Tinubu is an household name. It's a market that already has a cloud to be sold itself. So Tinubu is marketable already. So yes, PMB is a good platform to market Tinubu for presidential. Well, I will advise the general public, my people at home, not to miss this opportunity. This man has been tested, he has been trusted, he raised so many men, women, and I believe he has an experience to take this Nigeria to the next level. Go and get your PVC and ensure that you vote for the right man, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu for 2023. Yes.
What effort are you doing? Because winning an election is not a point of power, especially about getting the voters. So are you making effort for this fight?
Well, thank God for what is happening. Many of us are already in the train already. The movie and the train is moving. So there's no doubt millions of us will vote en masse for Jagaban. He's a man of hope. He's a man of confidence. He's a man that loves people with passion. So my people would definitely vote en masse for Jagaban Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2023. Welcome. Rotimi Adeniyi. Thank you.
Orúkọ mi ni Mrs. Aregbesola Muminat from Mushin local government. A dúpẹ́ fún ọba tó ní ayé tó lọ́run lórí bàbá wa Bola Ahmed Tinubu Ọ̀pọ̀lúrẹ̀mí bàbá Zainab fún kùtùkùtù méje mẹ́fà tán ti ṣe nígbésí ayé àwọn ọmọ ànábì Ádámọ̀. Bàbá jẹ́ olórí kan tó pé tí ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ máa ń dùn ju tara ẹ̀ lọ, kò kí ń fẹ́ ìyànjẹ, ó dẹ̀ máa ń fẹ́ gbé èèyàn sókè, kọ́lọ́run aláàánú kó bá gbọ́ àwọn náà sókè. Bola Ahmed ọmọ Àbíbátì Mọ́gàjí, ó bàbá Fọláṣadé, ikú ò ní pa, àrùn ní ṣe, ọkọ Olúrẹ̀mí bàbá Zainab. À ń bẹ náà ọba aláà fún 2023 kó dìrọ̀rùn fún bàbá, yóò ṣe ṣe náà rọrùn inshallah bí kuratulai albarka náà mọ́ sàṣálà. Bàbá jẹ́ aṣíwájú gidi, olórí gidi, ó máa ń dúró olórí àwòdì onígbé tí bàbá lọ́lẹ̀. Ọba ìláyé kò ní pa bàbá fún wa. Nígbà tí wọ́n bá di president ní 2023, àbúrò ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá, kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí gbogbo àwa tán kú ká náà. inú mi wá dùn pé ẹgbẹ́ tí ó gbé bàbá jáde yìí, ẹgbẹ́ ìdùnnú ni BNP. Ọlọ́run bàbá àlékeọlá kó má dààmú bàbá, kó má dààmú àwa náà, kó bá gbé bàbá wa dé ilẹ̀ ìlérí 2023. Tán bá débẹ̀ kí kó má pa wọ́n, kó má pa ọmọ, kó má pa ìyàwó, kó má pa ẹnìkankan. Mo kí gọ́vnà wa, gọ́vnà Babátúndé, Babájídé, Àdúràgbèmí, Sanwó-Olú. Mo kí dẹ́pútì wọn náà, Dr. Quadri Hamzat. Wọ́n kú iṣẹ́. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn tó ń jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pátápátápátá. Ìlú Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́, Nàìjíríà ò ní bàjẹ́, àgbáláyé ò ní bàjẹ́ o. Wala láhùlà wàlá quwwata illa billahi àlìlá azim. Ẹ bá mi pa Àkànbí ké ń gbọ́, Àkànbí orówó ralẹ̀, orówó kọ́lé, Àkànbí orówó ralẹ̀, orówó raṣọ. Kíkú má pa àgbà wa Àkànbí, àwa rẹ̀ lájọṣe. Àjọṣe ń tu ẹ nígbà tá ò bá pọ̀ o, àwa rẹ̀ lájọṣe. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa pátápátá o, àní pẹ̀lú àmọ́ lé sí ni o. Albaraka náà mọ̀ sàlám. Ya bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa hayyul qayyum la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm. Lahu ma bis samawati wa ma fil ardi. Man zal ladzi yashhadu illa bi iznihi ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa ma khalfahum. Wa la yuhituna bi shay'in min ilmihi illa biman sha'a wa wasi'a kursiyyuhu samawati wal ardi. Wa la ya'uduhu al-'aliyyul 'azim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq. Min sharri ma khalaqa wa min sharri ghasiqin idha waqa wa min sharri naffathati fil 'uqad wa min sharri hasidin idha hasad. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الناس ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Odidi Al-Qur'an tí mo kà fún bàbá yìí, àbúrò ní ṣe bàbá, ó ti débẹ̀ 2023 ìrọ̀rùn ló máa jẹ́ o. Inshallah bi qur'atillah la hawla wala quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. Orúkọ mi ni Mrs. Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá Muminat from Mushin local government.
My name is Comrade Kazim Olaiwola Ganiu. My name is Comrade Kazim Olaiwola Ganiu. I'm representing Ojolo Ojuoye LCD as coordinator of Bola Ahmed Tinubu Progressive Movement, which we have been doing right now. Sir, when we talk about Nigeria, we need no one than someone who knows where to go and what to do and what to invest at the right time. When I say at the right time, when we talk about President Buhari become a president through Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If not him, he can never be in that position. But Alhamdulillah, with support of his Bola Ahmed Tinubu, now he's handing over the government. Who can we hand over the government to? Except him in Nigeria. When we talk about investment, our life, Asiwaju have invested in Nigeria more than any other political leader. Asiwaju have many companies and businesses in Nigeria. Other politicians they are investing in outside country, outside Nigeria, which is very, very wrong and bad. For him to invest in Nigeria, it creates unemployment. Me that I'm talking beside you right now, I got my job through Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and I have many people as well. If I started counting, what I'm talking about is more than. Yorùbá sọ pé kò ṣeé kà. He created Kai, he created Lasma, he created many departments in Lagos State that employ people. Let me go in Yoruba language. Lumi taught in Shomo Tatele. Asiwaju call them back. Erori, think. That's his language. Think deeply. Emma Parai now, when you work, you earn money, you receive salary. He created most of employment in Lagos State. Ẹ jẹ́ ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, Jagaban. That's the name they called him, Jagaban. So, right now, as I'm talking to you, the post I'm taking here right now to represent Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as BPM. I have my public secretary here with me as well. I want you to talk about Tinubu as well.
Before we move to this what are the things you think down your role as a coordinator and your fellow executive? What
Yeah.
are the things you put in place to promote Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Yeah. Truly, I got my job that I'm doing right now through Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Through that link that I have, and I've helped some of my friends, more than 30 people, that is working Kai, VIO, Lasma in Lagos State. I've did that, and everything works well and fine. But thank God to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 2023, inshallah, ìlérí Olúwa ní láti ṣẹ. Aṣíwájú Bola Ahmed Tinubu for president 2033, ìlérí Olúwa ní láti ṣẹ. Ọlọ́run ni aṣíwájú. More grace to Ebo.
As the publicity secretary of the Tinubu BPM, what are you putting in place to promote Bola Ahmed Tinubu agenda? Become the president of Nigeria.
What the next question? I'm Hakim, the PRO of this movement, Bola Ahmed Tinubu Progressive Movement. We are here to showcase and to give back to our leader, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He has been a leader of all leaders. He has done extremely well. He has moved this train right from 1999. And this is the time we, the soldier of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this is the payback time. This is the time we need to give back to the society. This is the time we need to promote him. This is the time we need to stand by him because he's our father, he's our grandfather, he's the father of all nations. And I believe with this initiative, with this Bola Ahmed Tinubu Progressive Movement, this is the time we need to give back. This is the time we need to let the society in general to know that this is exactly what a leader that has a vision. This is exactly what we are here to showcase our talent, to stood by him, to make sure the next level, inshallah, by 2023 is going to be our next president. So that we, the soldier of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this is the time we need to pay back and show our own talent. That's why we started this movement today, and by God's grace, we will get to the promised land. Thank you very much.
I am Bukola Iraki. My name is Bukola Iraki. I'm from Buiketun and a member of the BPM of Nigeria because we have covered Nigeria by now. My name is Bukola Iraki. Yeah, the reason is that, the first reason is that I have interest in people. And you know one thing, there are some reasons why people join politics. The first thing is the interest of your people. What do you want to bring to your community? And another interest is that how can you develop yourself? And how do you meet people in order to do what? To help people around you. You know, as a politician, you need to bring some things to the community that you are representing so that people around you, people in your community can have impact of democracy. But today is another different case. People are going there for their selfish interest. That's why I don't want to say much about that. And also, the purpose why I'm there is in that community, in that area, I was born, and that is where I grew up. And many people know me. That is why I have interest. And then people have been calling me that you should just contest for one position. We are going to support you. But then the leaders said I should step down. And for that reason, I need to, because in the politics, the leader have the final say. Since they said that, I just keep calm.
So you said politicians need to bring something to the community.
Yes.
Give back to that community.
Yeah.
I think Ashwadi will bring something to the community when he becomes president. And why throw your weight behind Ashwadi?
It's like you are saying what you know. Because I want to tell you, when we talk about Ashwadi, you know, the man has the brain. let's look Lagos as an example. Lagos, we know what we had in Lagos before. We know the stand of Lagos before. And if you testify to what we are experiencing now, you know the man laid the foundation. And the foundation he has laid is a solid foundation that others, people that come in, the governor, they are just doing what, building on it. That is why we are here, where we are now in Lagos. And talking about maybe the man have the capacity or have the charisma to lead us. I want to tell you, to me, the man have everything to be the president and to lead Nigeria to the direct path that will bring development and all other things that we are expecting in this country. And also why I put my weight behind him is that I know that he has done a lot of things for people. He's the only man that has bring people up. He's not a selfish man. I want to tell you, since he has led the government, he has never maybe contested or maybe he has been given any appointment, but he's still at the limelight of the nation. People still talk about him that this man has done this man is the one that is doing this, is the one that is doing that. Reason is that because they know that this man have people's mind. They ask people's in mind in order to do what, to help. He has been helping people. I want to tell you today, let some leaders come out and tell us the people they have raised. As you have raised leaders, he's the leader of leaders. He has raised people that even when we talk about vice president today, this man we are talking about that raised him. He's supposed to have said, oh, let me be the vice president, but he said, okay, let me give it to this man because he know that the man also have the capacity to be the vice president. My thought is that firstly, I love the man that is piloting the ship. The captain is a cool man and he has the brain. You know, to be a leader is not just you will offend the person. And one thing is that if that person have that mind to be a leader, you must first, how can I put it? You must first forgive. Even because as a leader, you know people must offend you. But we have some leader, if you offend them, 10 years come, they will still do what? Fight back. But like this man we are talking about, when we first met, it's like we met with argument. Oh, I can't do this, but disagreement, but later we agree. And since that, I've been watching him, maybe he will react on our first meeting, but he has never. And I believe that this man is a leader. Let me support him. Let me do whatever we can do, and we can move forward. Precisely, you know, as a politician, in my local government, it is certain that Ashwaju will move. We hold that local government. Even, let me say, in Koshofe at large, is for Ashwaju, because that is where we have a lot of leaders. We have the leaders that are very noble in Lagos, like the late Senator Bayo Shinowo and some other leaders like that. And these are the people that they have their grant there. They have the tentacle for the party, which is APC. And for BPM, all these local government chairmen in the Koshofe at large, they are for BPM, which I know that we have rapport with them. And by the grace of God, at the end of the day, we are mobilizing like 3 million votes for him in that local government. I mean, the Agboye, the Koshofe, and the Kosisheri. My name is Bukola Oyelakin.